Today's quick topic of the show is Janet Jackson. In 2012, she got married to a billionaire and
Mm,
essentially kind of made $200 million. But it had stipulations in the contract, allegedly, right? The first the first stipulation was she had to be with the billionaire for 5 years in order to collect 100 million. Then to collect another 100 million, she had to have a baby for the billionaire. What is
mm.
your thoughts on that? Do you feel like that's some form of, I don't know, modern day prostitution? Is that the wave that some of these women are taking now? What's your thoughts on the Janet Jackson divorce by way of a business deal, essentially?
That's recent.
Yeah, just came out.
Oh, see, I didn't even know nothing about it. But
Mhm.
I mean, my thing is this: I feel like I gotta stay in my lane when it comes to finances. When you start talking about those billionaires, I'm like, man, y'all do things that don't even concern me, and that I couldn't even fathom. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
like, they spend money on things that you, you know I financially I didn't see that type of karma. Now, if I seen that type of comment, then it's like maybe I could just throw the money at certain things. Um,
Right.
but if I'm married, to an individual, what's mine is hers, and what's hers is mine, no matter what.
Mm.
And that's just the way it is. You see what I did there?
Right, right, right. I like that. I like that. I
That's
like that.
the
I
way
like
it
that. I
is.
like that. So let me ask you this, because you are a married guy, you are a married man. Do you think that I don't know, marriage for some people, not you, obviously. I think you have a real love going on, but some marriages out there, do you think it is a business deal?
100%. Yeah, most
Right.
definitely. And I feel like you really understand an individual, and you can really tell who loves you when you hit rock bottom. If you
Mm,
hit rock bottom and then individuals stay by your side, oh yeah, you found your solid one. Because when me and my wife met,
mm,
I couldn't find me a job. So really,
mm,
it was just me and the catering. Just and I was trying to find. I couldn't keep a job either. So someone who could endure that, knowing like there's light at the end of something, and even if there's not, we're gonna do this together. You know, um, that's a solid individual because I'm sure you can probably think of women who you dealt with who maybe saw you as a status symbol, an individual who can pay a bill or two, an
mhm,
individual they can try to get something off of, or that they can make a connection. Oh, X, Y, and Z, and try to get closer to you for that. But somebody who
mm.
truly loves you for, either this or this, what you speak, how you think, your heart, you- it's rare. I listen to my single friends, and I hear the troubles they go through, and to me, it sounds like dating is painful these days.
Mm.
And I thank God for her every day because I'm like, man, ain't no way I could be out here, working my way up and wouldn't be able to tell if an individual was really there because, whoa, you're that dope chef from online, or dang man, I really just like your personality. You can't really see the two because some of it comes so masked. You know, I don't know.
Mm. So when you first did get into starting your business off the ground and stuff like that, was your wife, was she cheering for you at the time? Was she kind of shaky about it because you just starting? She didn't know what the outcome would be.
Mm.
How was that when you started?
Yeah, when me and her met, she actually was one of the individuals who saw how, and I would tell her these things because we were just friends initially. She would
Hmm.
see how I would just pass out the dishes to different people. I'm like, oh, I'm about to go over X, Y, Z's house and drop off this stuffed shrimp. I'm about to go to what's the name's house and drop off these cougar wings or whatever. So she saw that transition from from the freebies to okay, this is a serious business and let's start collecting on it. And she saw me go from doing 8 events a year, five,
Mm,
six, seven, 8 events a year, which is like minuscule to me now, doing like maybe 15 events a month now.
mm,
Um, and 15 events a month, let's just say on the smaller end. And those events weren't paying thousands. So let's go with 500 per event. Shoot, that's 4,000 a year. You know, in this economy, that ain't putting a dent in anything. So like the bills weren't
Right.
necessarily getting paid as frequently. So also trying to get, different jobs. I was working at various staffing agencies. She saw that transition, but she also saw the passion I had for culinary arts and trying to, oh, okay, all the chefs are doing this. Oh, okay, I'm gonna do this. You know what I'm saying? Like every time I saw them going left, I go right. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
That way I always stood out. And it helps though. So that's my number one piece of entrepreneur advice for chefs and anybody just trying to do anything. They want to sell bracelets. They want to start their own clothing line. You can't do it the way everyone else is doing it. You
Mm.
have to do it your way and the way that you actually see fit. And, you have to stand behind it without
Mm.
compromising anything.
So let me ask, why is that so difficult nowadays for people to kind of do their own thing? Why is it why do you feel, even chefs, why is it so easy for them to just copy off of the next chef?
Um, Easy blueprint, Oh,
Mm.
everyone's doing that. Oh, I'm going to go do the same thing. Like they literally wait for, individuals to post to find what next trend. Like I could literally list trends of any entrepreneur. Like every barber's cutting hair, right?
Mhm.
But they all do these voiceovers where they start shouting at the screen. They be like, I was cutting this hair and I had to wait the waves down, lay the waves down. I'm just like, how all y'all videos look like this?
Right.
All the real estate agents have the same type of video. They're walking
Mm.
and they be like, come on with me. And then they're walking into the house and they show the inside of the house. So it's like nothing really has its own unique character. So when you see something fun and fresh, it's like, it's a breath of fresh air.
Mm.
So and that's what I'm saying. Like my biggest piece of advice is always whatever you see others doing doesn't mean that that's the right thing to do. That just means that that's his lane, that's her lane, that's his lane, his lane, his lane. But you got to find your own. And when you find your own, you stand out. When you stand out, things take off.
Mm. Okay.